For coupling.
Coupling.
We're going to start with our air lines. Got our air lines. The blue one is the service line. Red one is the emergency line. They're properly mounted secure from tractor to trailer side. No abrasions, bows, or cuts. They're not tangled or spliced. They're not missing any nuts, bolts, or screws at either end. They are not leaking. I got my glad hands. There's two of them. Glad hands, properly mounted secured, not bent, broken, cracked. Not missing nuts, bolts, and screws. They are not leaking. I got my glad hand seals inside. Properly mounted secured, no abrasions, bows, or cuts. They are not leaking. I've got my electrical box. Properly mounted secured, not bent, broken, cracked. Not missing nuts, bolts, and screws. I've got my caps, both sides, two caps. They're properly mounted secured, not bent, broken, cracked. Not missing nuts, bolts, and screws. I've got my electrical line, the green one. Properly mounted secured, no abrasions, bows, or cuts. Not missing nuts, bolts, and screws at either end. It is not tangled or spliced. None of my wires are hanging down and touching my catwalk or my frame. And I've got my secure point. Secure point. It's properly mounted secured, not bent, broken, cracked. Not missing nuts, bolts, and screws. It is not leaking. And we got the rest of the stuff of coupling underneath here. Coming around.
So green one is electrical line, blue one is service line, red one is emergency.
Red one is emergency, blue is service.
Yeah.
Yeah. Those are your airlines. Green is electrical. Do them separate.
Okay.
You can do the airlines together, but do them separate from the green. Okay. Don't do them all together. All right. So now up top, up bottom, I got my apron right here. Properly mounted secured, not bent, broken, cracked. Not missing nuts, bolts, and screws. I've got my fifth wheel, the big part. It's properly mounted secured, not bent, broken, cracked. Not missing nuts, bolts, and screws. It's properly greased. I got my fifth wheel release arm. It's properly mounted secured, not bent, broken, cracked. Not missing nuts, bolts, and screws. It's locked in position. This truck does not have a fifth wheel release arm safety latch. Okay, got my locking pins that are inside these grooves here. Behind the fifth wheel, they're properly mounted secured, not bent, broken, cracked. Not missing nuts, bolts, screws. They are locked in position.
What do you call it?
Locking pins.
Locking pins.
Yeah.
It's inside the fifth wheel, right?
Yeah, they're inside the fifth wheel and they lock into these grooves here. I've got my platform, which is all this here. Properly mounted secured, not bent, broken, cracked. Not missing nuts, bolts, and screws. I've got my mounting bolts, all these here. Properly mounted secured, not bent, broken, cracked. Not missing nuts, bolts, and screws. Inside the fifth wheel, come back here, you point up to the area. Inside the fifth wheel, I've got my locking jaws. They're properly mounted secured, not bent, broken, cracked. Not missing nuts, bolts, and screws. They're locked around the kingpin. And also inside there, I've got my kingpin. Properly mounted secured, not bent, broken, cracked. Not missing nuts, bolts, and screws. And that's all the parts on coupling. Coupling is a very small area.
Yeah.
Not a lot on there.
Smaller but very complicated.
Just a little bit.
What is that? Is it from this truck or from